Enter Bollywood. Want to catch all the excitement of Bollywood? Just log on to zoomtv.in.
Well, 3 Idiots hit है या flop ये जानने के लिए तो अगले साल तक रुकना पड़ेगा. Quite literally, I mean. पर ये साल film industry के लिए रहा undoubtedly one of the worst that we have seen so far. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. So it's time for some introspection. और इसके लिए हमारे साथ हैं one of the most sought after corporates from within the industry, Percept के joint managing director, Mr. Shailendra Singh. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
सबसे पहले we'll start with the most basic question. What went wrong?
I think we forgot to actually create content, and I think creativity took a back seat. But if you really sort of take a very critical view, the fact is that the things that went wrong are, you could possibly say, the 3 things that we didn't focus on, which are the 3 C's, which is the content, the consumer, and the correction. All these 3 things didn't take place in this particular year, and they should have, because of recession, because of strike, because of the consumer becoming a lot more wiser than he's before.
So would you say somewhere we lost touch with reality?
For sure. I think we all lost focus on box office per se. Box office means the consumer, because the consumer verdict actually leads to monetization of the film in all other mediums, जैसे कि satellite, digital, music. ये सब चीजें तभी monetize कर पाएंगे आप जब consumer उसको box office में appreciate करेगा film को. I mean, look at Blue. Say for instance, if Blue was a super hit, a satellite would have fetched 21-30 crores. Who knows what could have fetched? Now it's got 3 odd crores from Colors for 35 airings over 5 years. I mean, you would never imagine a film so highly priced, such a big picture with A-list stars to get that value. And that has happened predominantly because Blue at the box office is not a success. We'll have to go back to basics. We will have to succeed at the box office.
अगर हम content की बात करते हैं, obviously जो इस साल की जो fight रही है, वो है the small budget films versus the big budget films as well. So what do you feel about that fight?
I think इस चीज की शुरुआत इस साल नहीं हुई, एक्चुअली पहले हुई. इसकी नींव काफी पहले लगाई गई है बॉलीवुड में. कंज्यूमर ने जब ये बात रियलाइज करना शुरू किया कि ये जो प्रोडक्ट्स हैं बॉलीवुड के जो पेश हो रहे हैं 2009 में, वो सारे पैकेज्ड हैं, इनमें कोई सच्चाई नहीं है, तो उसने सोचा कि उसके पास अलग रूट्स हैं. आजकल फिल्में ऐसे भी 7 दिन में DTH या सैटेलाइट पे आई जाती है. पायरेसी इज ब्लूमिंग, आई मीन रॉकिंग. आई मीन सैटरडे
तो एंड ही नहीं
दिख रहा है. सैटरडे को आपकी अच्छी खासी DVD मिल जाती है 50 रुपए में 4 फिल्मों के साथ, तो वो थिएटर क्यों जाए? एंड होम थिएटर प्राइसिंग इज 35,000 रुपीज. तो एक जॉइंट फैमिली घर पे बैठ के अच्छे से एक पायरेट DVD देखे, थिएटर में क्यों जाए?
और एक और प्रॉब्लम आ गई है ना, उनके जो टिकट्स हैं मल्टीप्लेक्सेस की, मेट्रोज में स्पेशली, इट्स शॉट रियली.
सिनेमा गोइंग इज एन एक्सपीरियंस, ओके, एंड देयरफॉर आई पर्सनली बिलीव कि अगर हम बेसिक्स पे वापस ध्यान दें, जो कि है कंटेंट, करेक्शन एंड कंज्यूमर. कंटेंट अगर कहानी है तो फिल्म बननी चाहिए, वरना नहीं बननी चाहिए. उसका मतलब ये है कि अगर आप एक फिल्म कहानी के लिए बना रहे हैं, तो आई थिंक द फोकस शुड बी दैट 70% ऑफ योर बजट शुड गो इनटू द फिल्म मेकिंग एंड 30% शुड गो टू टैलेंट. लेकिन 2009 में अगर आप देखेंगे 99.9% प्रोजेक्ट्स आर 80% पेड टू द स्टार्स एंड 20% टुवर्ड्स मेकिंग द पिक्चर.
So if we look at this
disproportionate.
So if we look at this segregation, there's the star fees, there's marketing, there's publicity, there's prints. तो सबसे ज़्यादा जहाँ पे खर्चा किधर जा रहा है, stars में जा रहा है.
It's gone in stars, and the stars don't get the opening. I mean, we all appreciated the relief that we got with Wanted, Suddenly there was a film that worked. But what happened to Salman after that in the next 2 films? So have the stars lost the touch of opening? Because the opening is what gave you the confidence. Then the proof is in the pudding on Saturday. If the film does not have the legs to run, it won't run. But at least the stars who are charging you 30 crores, 20 crores, 15 crores should have the value to attract the customer on Friday. If on Friday Rocket Singh gets an opening of 10%, then Ranveer is not the reason. It's the picture. And also the consumer, due to the media evolution, internet and everything, he's got a sense of the picture. And customer also knows that he wants his value for money. That means he's not going to spend $500 on trash. And he's able to gauge what's
He's
what
become
is
choosy now, obviously. So if you want to get that
gauge
customer...
it. No, the scary part is he knows what's good and what's not. Rocket Singh is a clear-cut example. Ranveer just had a rocking hit, for God's sake. Within 2 weeks, he's back grounded to reality
so it's
again.
really not about the star anymore. It's
I personally don't think. It's always about the script. It's always about being truthful about the product.
Do you think Hollywood also is partly to blame? Because you have films like 2012.
Look, we have to learn from them. When you're short of stories, okay, create brands into cinema. Last year, Hollywood has done 54% of the cinema that they produce were sequels or trequels. They've realized that they're running short of stories. So they got Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek 3, Lethal Weapon 1, 2, 3,
They're going with formulas,
Rush
right?
Hour
What
3,
works,
4,
let's have it
Spider-Man
again.
1, 2, 3, Batman. we don't have a legacy. We have one Dhoom 2 finished. We will not make another one. Krish, Mr. Rakesh Roshan will not make another superhero film. My God, it's not the Taj Mahal of Agra. It's just the movie. But Krish is a brand that can be monetized. Krish is a superhero that belongs to this country, belongs to Bollywood. So Hrithik Roshan
And the customer wants to see it.
Customer wants to see it. Yeah. So where is Hrithik Roshan? Why is he flying kites? Let him come and make another movie, yeah, called Krish. He's a domestic superhero.
So how would you sum 2009 for us then?
Disaster. I mean,
Openly.
It was a very, very depressing year, and I think, you know, in every crisis there's a learning. So there's a ray of hope, and we must learn from the mistakes that we made in 2009. And I think 2010, in my opinion, is going to lay the ground for the future of Bollywood, and 2012 will be the biggest year for Bollywood.
Well, disastrous for 2009, but on the contrary, I've had a very wonderful experience here. Thank you so much for being my guest.
Pleasure.
And let's hope that 2010 is something to look forward to.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much for joining us here.